Hi there, and welcome to the fourth episode in our series on building healthier lives and preventing non-communicable diseases. As you know already, my name is Oduor Kevin, the NCD Advocate, and today we are tackling an often overlooked truth about exercise: the power of consistency over intensity. Well, let's begin this series by talking about a timeless quote often credited to Aristotle, but was actually said by Will Durant. And most of you already might even quote this quote already. We are what we repeatedly do. Exercise, or rather excellence, then is not an act, but a habit. End of quote. This applies not only to personal growth and learning, but also to your fitness journey. Well, in this episode, I'll explain why consistency is far more impactful than intense or short-lived bursts of activity, how to build sustainable exercise habits, and how this mindset can transform your health. Let's dive in. Well, let's get started on something straight. While high-intensity exercise or workout for sure can yield quick results, you must bet they are not always sustainable. Studies have shown, and various scholars have studied this, and have found that most people who dive into intense routines or exercise too quickly end up burning out or getting injured. On the other hand, when you focus on consistency, whether it is 20 minutes walk every day or 3 moderate workouts per week, you create habits that last. Over time, these small, regular efforts compound, leading to significant improvement in your health. There's a research that has been done on this also, and is published in The Lancet. And this I mentioned in the previous episode. And it found that even 150 of moderate physical activity per week, well, that is just 30 minutes, 5 days a week, can reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by 28%. This idea of consistency over intensity is like saving money. Imagine depositing a small amount into your savings every day. And I bet that a lot of you already saving. It might not feel like much of it at first, saving say 200 shillings, but over time, those small deposits grow into substantial amount. Exercise works in the same way. A 10-minute stretch in the morning, a brisk evening walk, or a few push-ups after work may not seem like a lot. But day after day, these actions build strength, you build endurance and resilience. This is the compounding effect. For those who are synonymous with compounding effect, this is the idea that small, consistent efforts yield big results over time. Well, think of this as investing in your long-term health. Let me give you a few analogies to show why consistency is really key. Number one, think of the dripping water analogy. Imagine water dripping into a rock or onto a rock. A single drop won't make a difference. But over time, that steady drip can carve through the hardest stone. Another analogy is the learning a musical instrument. You won't become a pianist by practicing 8 hours once a month. Instead, it is the 20 minutes you dedicate every day that makes you a master over time. You still need more analogy? Let me talk about the growing of a tree analogy. You can't force a tree to grow faster by watering it excessively in one day. But with consistent care, daily watering and sunlight, it will grow into a strong and tall tree. These three analogies are just explaining how your body works. your body and fitness journey are no different. Consistency nurtures growth, while intensity without balance can lead to burnout. And why is consistency so effective? It all boils down or comes down to habit formation. When you exercise regularly, you are strengthening a neural pathway in your brain that makes the behavior automatic. Well, in his book, Atomic Habits, James Clear explains how habits are built through repetition and not intensity. Doing something small every day, even if it feels insignificant, trains your mind or your brain to adopt it as a routine. And this is a book I highly recommend for you to read. Now, for example, instead of doing an intense 2 hours workout once a week, start with a 10-minute stretch, or even on days when you don't feel, just do a short daily walk. And the key is to show up even on days when you don't feel motivated. Well, I will be making a momentous mistake if I talk about consistency without offering practical tips. Well, here is a few tips to help you focus on what this topic is about, or this episode is about: consistency. Number one, set realistic goals. Start small. Instead of running for a marathon, commit to walking 10 minutes daily. Number two, schedule your workouts. Treat them like important appointments. Consistency thrives on routine. Track your progress. That's number three. Use a fitness app or a journal to log your activities. Seeing your streaks can motivate you to keep going. And number four, be kind to yourself. Missed a day? That's okay. Focus on getting back on track and without guilt. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about showing up consistently. Consistency in exercise is a long-term benefit that can go beyond physical health itself. It can help in a number of ways. It can help improve your mental health. And regular activity releases what I've talked about already, endorphins, that reduces stress and anxiety. Endorphins are the feel-good hormone together with dopamine. With consistency, you have better sleep. And studies have also shown that people who exercise consistently experience a deeper and more restorative sleep. When you are consistent in your workout, it helps also reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Over time, consistent activities lowers the risk of NCDs like heart diseases, diabetes, and hypertension. And you know what the best part is? These benefits don't require hours in the gym, just regular, moderate effort. As Will Durant said, that we are repeatedly what we do, then consistency isn't glamorous, but is the foundation of excellence. So I challenge you today, what small, consistent steps can you take? Maybe it's a 10 minutes walk, a set of stretches, or even setting a goal to move every day for a week. Let us build habits that can last a lifetime, one step at a time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on living healthier life. See you guys in the next episode.